Trial version.
Hello class, so welcome back to science class. So last meeting we discussed
Trial
about
version.
the first law of motion, the law
Trial
of
version.
inertia. So when we say law of inertia, a body will remain at
Trial
rest
version.
or move at constant velocity unless acted upon
Trial
by
version.
external net or unbalanced force. So it
Trial version.
meaning to say that the higher the mass of an
Trial
object,
version.
the higher its inertia. Or the lesser the
Trial version.
mass of an object, the lesser its inertia. So another
Trial
definition of
version.
inertia, an object tendency to resist
Trial version.
any change in its states of motion. Like for
Trial
example,
version.
we have two vehicles. So the first vehicles
Trial
is the
version.
truck, and the second vehicles we have a car. So which vehicles
Trial
has
version.
higher inertia? Again, we have two vehicles, the
Trial
truck
version.
and a car. So which vehicle has higher
Trial version.
inertia? Okay, very good. The vehicle that has higher
Trial version.
inertia is the truck because obviously
Trial
uh,
version.
truck is more massive than a car. So
Trial
therefore,
version.
truck has greater tendency to
Trial
resist
version.
in states of motion than a car.
Trial version.
So now we are going to proceed to another law of
Trial version.
motion, the second law of motion, the law of acceleration. So what is
Trial version.
law of acceleration? So law of acceleration, Newton's
Trial
second
version.
law of motion, generally this one. Can you see the
Trial
presentation?
version.
So generally states that acceleration
Trial
of a
version.
body is directly proportional to the force applied on the
Trial
body
version.
and inversely
Trial
proportional
version.
to its mass. So the direction of the acceleration is the
Trial
same
version.
direction as the net force.
Trial
Meaning to
version.
say, okay, meaning to
Trial
say,
version.
the acceleration of an object is equal to
Trial
the
version.
force applied on an object, while the acceleration of an object
Trial
is
version.
opposite or inversely proportional to
Trial
the
version.
mass. Do you understand?
Trial version.
So for you to able to understand the law of
Trial
acceleration,
version.
let us discuss the law of acceleration.
Trial version.
Okay,
Trial
in this
version.
discussion, we are going to discuss the types, the quantity,
Trial version.
the equation, unit, and I will give you some examples
Trial
involving
version.
law of acceleration. So what are the types
Trial
of
version.
law of acceleration? Okay, what are the
Trial
types of
version.
law of acceleration? So
Trial
we have
version.
two types of acceleration, the slowing down and speeding up.
Trial version.
So when we say another definition of acceleration,
Trial
it
version.
is the rate of change in velocity. Meaning to
Trial
say
version.
there is change in velocity.
Trial version.
Slowing down or speeding up. Like for
Trial
example,
version.
if the vehicle's slowing down or speeding up its
Trial
speed,
version.
so therefore there is change in velocity.
Trial version.
Do you understand, class? Okay, very good.
Trial version.
Okay, what is the quantity of
Trial
acceleration?
version.
So the quantity of acceleration is vector quantity because
Trial version.
it has magnitude and direction.
Trial
This
version.
one, it has magnitude and
Trial
direction.
version.
So always remember that we have two quantities.
Trial version.
The scalar quantity and the vector quantity. So what is
Trial
the
version.
difference between the scalar quantity and the vector quantity? So
Trial
when we
version.
say scalar quantity, it has only magnitude,
Trial version.
while vector quantity, it has both magnitude and direction.
Trial version.
Okay, next, let's proceed to the equation
Trial
of
version.
acceleration. So the equation for acceleration is derived from the formula of force. So
Trial
force
version.
is equal to m times a. So what is,
Trial version.
so where F is a net force, applied
version.
on an object, and then m is the mass
Trial
of
version.
the object or kilogram. And then acceleration,
Trial version.
A is stand for acceleration or meter per second
Trial
squared.
version.
So I
Trial
have
version.
magic triangle, or we can use the magic triangle. So if
Trial
you are
version.
looking for F or for the value of force, just
Trial
cover the
version.
letter F, and then you will have the equation. Force is equal to
Trial
mass times acceleration. What if you are looking for
Trial version.
mass? So just cover letter M, and then you will have
Trial
force
version.
divided by acceleration. So what if you are looking for
Trial
the
version.
value of acceleration? So therefore, our equation is force
Trial version.
over mass. Do you follow, class? Okay, very
Trial
good.
version.
Next, unit of
Trial version.
acceleration. So always remember that for every variable,
Trial
there
version.
is specific standard measurement or unit.
Trial version.
So what is the unit for acceleration? Since the equation for
Trial
acceleration, acceleration is equal to force over mass,
Trial version.
and then the unit for
Trial
force
version.
is Newton, this one, and then the unit for mass
Trial
is
version.
kilogram, and the unit for acceleration is meter per second
Trial
squared.
version.
So that's the reason the unit for acceleration
Trial
is
version.
meter per second squared. Do you understand?
Trial
Okay,
version.
very good. Okay,
Trial
next.
version.
Okay, we have problems here.
Trial
Okay, we
version.
are going to solve some problems involving law of
Trial
acceleration.
version.
Let me read the problem. A car with,
Trial
again,
version.
a car which has a mass of
Trial
2,000
version.
kilogram accelerates from rest at the rate of 2
Trial
meter per
version.
second squared. How much force was applied on the car to
Trial
attain this
version.
motion? So, in order to solve
Trial
the
version.
problem involving law of acceleration, first you are going to
Trial version.
comprehend, analyze the problem, so that you will know the known
Trial
and
version.
unknown quantities, or the missing and the given values in the problem.
Trial version.
And then select the appropriate equation.
Trial version.
So always remember that in solving
Trial
problem
version.
involving law of acceleration, or in solving problem in
Trial
physics,
version.
you always use Gressa method. So Gressa method,
Trial version.
G stand for given. So what are the given in the problem? So
Trial
the given
version.
in the problem are the following. So acceleration is given in the problem.
Trial
So
version.
2 meter per second squared. So another given in the problem. Okay, very
Trial
good.
version.
We have mass 2,000 kilogram. So what
Trial
is the
version.
unknown quantities or the missing values in the problem? Okay,
Trial version.
force. Very good. So therefore, what equation are we going to
Trial
use?
version.
Okay, very good. We are going to use
Trial version.
the equation of force is equal to mass times acceleration. So let's substitute the
Trial
given
version.
values in the problem. So 2,000.
Trial version.
Okay, what is the given value for mass?
Trial version.
Okay, the value for mass is 2,000 kilogram
Trial
and
version.
the given value for acceleration is 2 meter per
Trial
second
version.
squared. So just multiply them. 2,000 kilogram
Trial
times
version.
2 meter per second squared. So therefore, we have the product of
Trial version.
4,000 Newton. Again,
Trial version.
4,000 Newton. So that is the value of force. So where do we
Trial
get
version.
Newton? You will notice in our solution, the
Trial
unit
version.
for mass is kilogram, while the unit for acceleration is meter per
Trial
second.
version.
But in our answer, the unit of force is Newton. So always remember
Trial
this
version.
this rule. So in 1 Newton, again,
Trial
in
version.
1 Newton, there is 1 kilogram meter per
Trial version.
second. Do you understand? Okay, very good.
Trial version.
Okay, another problem.
Trial version.
Okay, another problem. A 50 kilogram load is pushed
Trial
by
version.
a 150 Newton force to right.
Trial version.
A. Neglecting fraction. What is the acceleration of
Trial
this
version.
load? B.
Trial version.
So sorry guys. Okay, again. B.
Trial version.
If during its motion, the extra loads of 50
Trial version.
kilogram was added, will it go faster or slower? So
Trial version.
let's answer the problem. First,
Trial version.
you're going to know the values given in the problem, and then we are going
Trial
to
version.
select what equation we are going to use.
Trial version.
Okay, what are the given in the problem?
Trial version.
Okay, very good. Force. So what is the value for force? Okay,
Trial
150 Newton. Another values given in the problem.
Trial version.
Okay, very good. We have mass 50 kilograms. So what is the
Trial
missing
version.
value or unknown quantity? Okay, acceleration. So
Trial
now
version.
we are going to use the equation of acceleration is equal to
Trial
force divided by mass. So let's substitute the given
Trial
values
version.
in the problem. So what is the value for force? Okay,
Trial
very
version.
good. 150 Newton. 150
Trial
Newton.
version.
What about the mass? So 50 kilograms. So what are you going to
Trial
do with
version.
them? You just divide them. So
Trial
therefore,
version.
150 Newton divided by 50
Trial
kilograms. So
version.
our quotient is acceleration is equal
Trial
to
version.
3 meter per second squared. So no any question?
Trial
Do you
version.
do you follow the step
Trial
of
version.
solving problem or solving a problem?
Trial version.
Okay, very good. Okay, next,
Trial version.
law of interaction. So we're done with law of inertia
Trial
and
version.
law of acceleration. Now,
The third law of
Trial version.
motion is law of interaction. So what is law of
Trial version.
interaction? Okay, the law of interaction states
Trial
that
version.
in every action, there is an equal and opposite
Trial
reaction.
version.
So what does it mean?
Trial version.
Okay, I have here some examples of
Trial
action
version.
and reaction. Okay, can you see the picture?
Trial version.
Okay, very good. It is the picture of a boy with a boy
Trial
in
version.
his skateboard. So as the boy, look at
Trial
the one
version.
foot of the boy. As the boy push
Trial version.
on the ground. So what will happen? Okay,
Trial
okay.
version.
I will make it clear. Okay, what is the action of the boy?
Trial version.
Okay, the action of the boy is he is pushing on
Trial
the
version.
ground in order to move the skateboard. This one. So what will be the reaction? This one. What will be the reaction? So the reaction,
Trial version.
ground pushing on him in order the skateboard to
Trial version.
move. So that is the explanation of law of interaction.
version.
For every action, this one, for every action, there is
Trial
an
version.
equal in opposite direction. So do you notice the direction? So the
Trial
action
version.
is going downward, while the reaction is going upward. So always remember that in every action, there is equal
version.
in opposite reaction. Okay, another example
Trial version.
so that you will understand the law of acceleration
Trial
very
version.
well. Okay, in our next sample, the boy
version.
is pushing the rock. So what is the action of the boy?
Trial version.
Okay, action. The man exert force on the rock. So that is
Trial version.
the action. So what is the reaction of the rock?
Trial version.
Okay, reaction. Rock exert force on the man. So
Trial
always
version.
remember that. Or you will notice the arrow. The red arrow,
Trial
it is
version.
the action, while the blue arrow is the reaction. So they
Trial
are
version.
opposite to each other. Are you following me?
Trial
Okay,
version.
very good. Another action.
Trial version.
Okay, another action. This one. Okay, man
Trial
exert
version.
force on the ground. Okay, the man exert
Trial
force
version.
on the ground in order to push the rock. So what will be the reaction?
Trial
So the
version.
reaction, ground exert force on the man in order to move
version.
forward. So that is the law of interaction. Another
version.
one that you can really relate to. Like for example,
Trial version.
pag bumaba kayo ng boat or ng bangka,
Trial
diba?
version.
Like for example, this one. Okay.
Trial version.
Okay, like for example, this is a pier. This is a pier. And then this is
Trial
the
version.
boat. And then you are riding in the boat. And then you are going to transfer or you are
version.
going to embark to the pier. So what are you going to do? You are going to jump in the pier.
Trial version.
So, if you notice, like for example, the distance
Trial
of the
version.
boat or ng bangka, ang distance niya from the pier is 1 meter. So therefore, when you
Trial
are
version.
jumping into the pier o sa pantalan, the boat
Trial
will
version.
be move forward or
Trial
backward.
version.
Move backward or move forward. Okay, very good. As you move
Trial
forward
version.
to the pier, the boat will move backward.
Trial version.
Did you get? Okay, very good. So, you will
Trial
notice
version.
the reaction. The reaction is opposite
Trial
to the
version.
action. Again, this is the pier. You are riding in the boat.
Trial
And then you
version.
are going to embark to the pier. Of course, like for example, you are going to jump to the
Trial version.
pier. And then the distance of the boat from the pier is 1 meter.
Trial
So
version.
if you are going to jump, so
Trial version.
if you are going to jump, the boat will move backward.
Trial version.
Same, same, same distance as you
Trial version.
jump in the pier.
Trial version.
So do you understand the law of interaction and the law of acceleration?
Trial version.
Are you sure?
Trial version.
Are you sure, class?
Trial version.
No any question?
Trial version.
No any question? Okay, what are the three laws of motion?
Trial version.
Okay, the first one, the law of inertia. The second
Trial
law
version.
is the law of acceleration. And the third one is the law of interaction.
Trial version.
They are the three laws of motion by
Trial version.
Isaac Newton's. Do you
Trial
understand?
version.
Okay, always remember that. Always remember that.
Trial
So,
version.
that is the explanation how object
Trial
behave
version.
in the universe, or how
Trial version.
object moves in the universe. There is always scientific explanation.
Trial version.
So, if there is no question,
Trial
let
version.
us end this lesson. So, thank you very much for
Trial
watching.
version.
I hope you understand from our discussion.
Trial version.